What up, everyone? Welcome to Ecom and Beyond, TGIF.
What up?
Hope everyone is having a fantastic Friday. I get to go to work after the show. Yay!
Woo!
And got Pittsburgh, of course, with me.
Woo, no!
Hope
I
everyone.
desperately need Marty McFly to fix the pass today because
Right.
for some reason my green screen thinks white is blue for some reason.
Yowza.
I guess I'm just a very transparent guy.
So I want to say hello to everyone that's in the chat. We got Cajun Roots Reseller. Good morning. Get that broski point. We appreciate you.
What up, my friend?
Dan M. He says, I would say TJ, but to resellers, but every day is the same. What's a weekend? What?
Weekend's a day I get to sleep in because I don't have to get up for the show. Well, technically, no, because it's yard sale season now, so I don't get to sleep in on weekends anymore.
That is true.
I got church on Sundays and yard sales on Saturdays, so. I know. Poor Anthony.
No sleep for you.
The struggles.
Struggle bus is real.
You know
we have Simply Dan in the house. Good morning. We have Cajun Reseller. What is up? We have Shane M. What's going on? Nice to see you. We have KJ. You know she's rocking Steeler Hearts in the chat.
And you know this, man.
That's all I see this morning. I must have putting that thing out this late was a piece of
Dan said, "Don't try to fool us, Anthony. We see right through you."
Right.
Touche.
All right.
Your notification just came out.
Well,
a little bit late.
Why.
What up, Brian?
What up, Brian? Good to see you. He's a local guy, right? Those are pretty close to me.
You know,
Michelle Lathan. Good morning. Oh man, I haven't been packing any orders lately, like one a day, and that's been because of Amazon. It's been a rough struggle bus.
What up, Frank?
What up, Craig?
Got the GQ picker in the house.
You know it. What up, Frank? Good to see you back in the hizzle.
Faux shizzle.
Oh shit. Yellow Brick Road Reselling. What is up? Good morning. Nice to see you.
I like how every part of me, except for my head and Justin Grimes, like basically goes out at one point or another.
Yeah, it's kind of. It's like your shadow is, like on your shirt or whatever is what is transparent or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
That's weird. I don't know how that works like that, but.
So what I get for getting a white shirt?
Yeah, it's Friday, and me and Anthony is both wearing white.
I know.
What is going on today?
I don't know. By the end of the day, I guarantee you there's going to probably be ketchup or something on this. What's up, Scott? Good to see you, man. J-Town's finest.
Frank says, I'm in Gillette, Wyoming. I'm turning into a traveler. Got a huge community garage sale going on up there. That's what's up, man.
That's what's up, man.
That's what we want to do is travel and do some things like that, and we just haven't done it. But we want to. That's for sure.
It's because we need that Ecom bus,
right? We need the
coming to a city near you.
We need the Ecom.
Could you imagine doing the morning show on that every day too? Like how dope would that be? Like we could literally do the morning show on location every day. I'd be such a fan of that.
Like we're about to hit this yard sale at the Gillette, Wyoming, like Frank's at or whatever, right? And really go sourcing literally right after that. Just go kill it. What up, Scott? Good to see you. We have Kelly, the Ecom on board. She says, good morning. Was reading about new stuff you could sell on Poshmark. What?
What's up, QRC?
I didn't know you could sell other things other than home goods and clothing.
That's awesome. Yeah, you'll have to if you could drop a link to that way we can check it out. Oh, there she goes. Thank you so much. You're one step ahead of us, Kelly.
We have Never Ending Saga. What up, Kevin? Good to see you. We have the man, the myth, the legend.
What? Hello, Stash is in the house.
What?
Steampunk Town, good morning.
What up? If you guys haven't seen the remastered version of LL Stash solo version, definitely need to check it out. I dropped it yesterday for everyone's viewing pleasure.
Yep.
Adventures with the Hudsons. Good morning.
Good morning.
GRC,
Yep.
what is up? Good to see you.
Frank, come on through, man. I got a spare room for you.
Right? Definitely. You flew out there? She says not driving it though. Oh, you mean not driving Pittsburgh? Okay.
Yeah.
There's the link. Kelly was dropping about the toys and games on Poshmark. What?
Nice.
Steampunk Town. Good morning. Nice to see you.
Dude, I'll tell you what, my wife is like killing the game on McCarty right now. She just started selling purses over there, and she is like straight up sending out like at least 1 or 2 purses a day now, like shoes and stuff.
I don't know what it is right now, man. I'm in a drought. It's like a bad time to be in a drought because I just bought that vehicle and stuff, and cash flows towards the end of the barrel, and when you need eBay to kick in just a little bit of money, it's dead right now for me.
Dan just said me with the Justin Grimes shirt reminds him of Krang from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What you don't know is Krang was my dude, though. Like, I popped so hard when they finally put him in a movie with the newest part 2 of the Turtles. Krang was my homeboy, though. Like, on the real. That was like my dude growing up. I used to have like all the Krang gear.
Michelle said you could sell face masks on Posh as well. Interesting. What up, Monica?
I bet you people are probably making good money on them on like Etsy, like the custom ones.
Oh, definitely. Like, just think, popular movie titles and stuff like that. All the different ones, TV shows, anything pop culture.
Nikki T.
Awesome.
She's out there yard selling. That is awesome. Yeah, I definitely actually, you know what? I actually want to take a look at that to see if we have any yard sales going on right now in Leberg. Got some tomorrow for sure. Let's see, today there's 11 happening within 20 miles and like literally none near me. So yeah, that's Duty Brown. So you can kind of see, you actually probably can't, but I'm this blue dot that's like literally like way away from all of these places. Sucks. Got some in Ross, Bethel Park.
So this is today.
Butler.
Today has a couple. There's 12.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it showed me too, is 12. And that's like literally the entire Pittsburgh area.
And then tomorrow is Saturday.
I don't think I'm really trying to drive this far to get to any of these though.
Oh, look at all this. 40. Looks like a pimpled back right there. Look at that.
Pimpled back.
Dude, right here in Bethel Park, it might be where it's at. There's a bunch in that area.
Yep, GRC just said Bethel Park has some estate sales tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that. See if there's anything worthwhile, because I like going to the occasional yard sale. That's for sure.
You know what?
Slash estate sale, as long as it's not ran by the same company that runs the ones around here. They stink. Like, they super overcharge for stuff, so it doesn't make it worth even going unless maybe it's Sunday. We got Myra in the house. What up? Good morning.
What up, Myra?
Appreciate you being here. Yeah, I don't know. I really would like to know what people's sales have been like on eBay, Amazon, Macari, Poshmark. Tell me if your sales have been normal, way down, or up, because I'm down all over the place except for my FBA stuff. It is.
I'm down even with FBA, but then again, I haven't sent FBA like since before the pandemic. So like the stuff I have in there is. That was your cue to drop Duty Brown.
I'm sorry, I was off screen.
No big deal.
Let me get it. I got it. Duty Brown. There you go. Better late than never.
I have a package that's that's getting ready to be packed. I just haven't finished packing it and labeling it yet.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm gonna just do an FBA order and kind of refill stock because I think my inventory is back at that like low number I don't like seeing. I gotta find a receipt too because there was an item I sent 69 in and they didn't receive it, so I gotta pull a receipt out and get reimbursed for that.
That's Duty Brown as well.
That would be some instant cash flow into the account. Yeah, that happens from time to time. But that's why, I always say you got to make sure you have receipts and stuff because, if not, then they're like, well, we can't. How are we going to pay you for something and if you have no proof you even bought it? You know what I mean? So that's why the receipt game is where it's got to be.
Yeah.
Yellow Brick Road Reselling. So I sent in some FBA on Monday and things are selling as soon as they hit the warehouse source yesterday and sent another box on Monday. Also got 33 mosaic packs at Walmart. Nice. That's a nice haul.
That is what's up. Nice haul. Me and Nate just came into some mosaic too. My buddy grabbed some from Walmart yesterday. He was lucky enough to like literally be there, and there wasn't a whole lot left, but he grabbed me what was there. So I was happy for that.
He said steady on eBay and Etsy, down on Amazon.
Though the weird thing is, like, and granted, like, I'm gonna be fully transparent with you guys. I haven't listed a whole lot on eBay recently, just because I've been dealing with like full transparency, as you can see with my shirt. My doctor has been fudging with like my pain pills. Like I was on a pill for 12 years, and then just like out of nowhere, he cut me off of it. Like I was on 4 a day, and now I'm on 0. So like I've just been like taken a lot more personal time lately to like kind of just deal with that kind of stuff. So I haven't really had as much time to list on eBay, like due to kind of like the pain stuff I'm dealing with. So
right.
That's what's nice about Amazon. You know what I mean? Like, just like that, like quick little brief run of merch fulfill we had to like get, like a, good few $1,000s just rolling, you know what I mean? Just to cover like, something happens, like I'm unable to list as much as I normally do because of, pain or whatever. And then you figure now that like the pandemic's essentially over, people are getting back to like real life and, real problems, especially the ones that haven't been working. So they're probably not spending as much. That's beautiful.
That is beautiful.
That
is Yellow Brick Road Reselling.
That is dope, man. I would like literally throw that on my bed and roll around naked in it right now if I was you.
No, I'm not 100% of a baseball. I know this is like the go-to baseball packs, but like opening wise, if I were you, if you like selling basketball cards or sports cards, I would open up all these. Just being honest, that's my opinion. I'd open these. My opinion, I would sell these. Open these. That's just my opinion. But if you want to sell them, depending on what the price is, I'd be interested. Just saying.
Michelle says that might ruin the cards. Yeah, you definitely wouldn't be getting no PSA 10 after my fat naked butt rolled on them.
All right. Kelly said she woke up to a $60 book sale. That's awesome. I had a book sale on Amazon, I think, a week ago. And I was that happens. There's this one book I keep finding, and that's the third one that's sold. It takes a little bit to sell, but it does sell, which profits are pretty decent, of course. Happy about it.
I think I've heard of kratom before. What exactly is kratom? Is that like some kind of root or something? Or I'm gonna have to take a look at that. You gonna hook me up with some of that Bell Vernon kratom, Nate?
I don't know what that is either.
I feel like if Nate shows up at my house with some kratom, I feel like I'm gonna like start tripping out or something.
Kratom.
Nate's like, I got that kratom, man.
I thought the
natural herb, yeah. That's what I thought it was. I've heard of it before. I've never actually used it.
I thought there was something similar to kratom, like it's sounding or whatever. That was like the thing that people were using from Russia that was turning people's skin into basically crocodiles in a way. Like their skin would get like reptile-y and then basically fall off. That was crazy. But Emily asked, from someone who has no knowledge of sports whatsoever, why are these all of a sudden the biggest thing?
The card?
Yeah, the cards.
2 words: Zion Williamson.
Yeah.
This dude's like the most hyped player to come out of the draft since LeBron James. So like people are going nuts for him right now, and like there's no sports right now, so like literally like this is people are like living vicariously through these cards right now. But yeah, I mean people will literally pay like 4x retail for the stuff. It's insane.
Yeah, packs and stuff are definitely going at a good rate. They were going better during the pandemic. They were going to like really, really high, but they're still going very well.
What's up, Emily? Good to see you. Yeah, let's just say a little bit later on the channel, you guys just might see what is inside this box right here.
What? What up, Gary? Good to see you, man.
Dude, I was watching I can't remember whose video it was last night. Like it was like the middle of the night. But it was one of those mega boxes, and somebody got 3 Zions out of it. They got a silver one, a blue reactive, and then just like a regular one. And I was like, like, dude, like it's hard to even get 1 Zion. They like literally got 3 out of it. It was nuts. Michelle said, so the NBA is going to Disney World, right? Yeah, they're going to be in Orlando. They're not going to be like in the theme park, but they're going to be in like a detached version of I don't know if it's in Disney Springs or where it's at. I'm pretty sure it's in Disney Springs. When me and my wife went to Disney, we were planning to go do that, but we just like literally had such a jam-packed schedule we couldn't make it to the NBA experience, but I'm pretty sure that's where they're having it. It might be in Disney Springs if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Yellow Brick Road, it just really depends on how much he's asking how much the Zions are selling for. It really depends on what set they're from, if they're graded, if they're not graded, if they're a certain color variation or whatnot. So Zion is definitely the most expensive player you can find in the sets, but it really just depends on what type of card you get. You know what I mean? Like I got a pink one that sells for like over $300. You know what I mean? But you could get just like a regular base one or an NBA debut one that might only go for like $40. You know, so it really depends. Oh, that's cool, Cajun. He said his brother played in that gym at Disney.
That's awesome. Neverending Saga says, hypothetically, let's say I got 15 mosaic packs yesterday. What can I get for them? I mean, it depends on which ones. You know what I mean? There's bigger ones, there's whatever. But, you know, there's different, you know, prices. I can't remember what are the cello packs going for retail? Like in store, like if you went and found them.
It depends on what store you get them from because they charge differently. Like if you go to Walmart, they're like $11 or $12. If you go to like, you know, a Target, you know, they might be like 15. It, you know, just depends.
Oh, really?
Target or Meijer or something like that. Like the other chains that carry it. But
like I know on I think it's the blasters and the hangers are roughly 27. Those are in the 50s, 55, 60-ish range. You know what I mean? So it's almost like a double up.
What up,
What up? He's another fellow flipper of the occasional mosaic box.
Did you see what Tamara said there, Nate? Yellow Brick Road.
Yes.
And that's when Nate knew he bleeped up.
That wasn't me.
Was that me? If it was me, I'm sorry, Tamara. It might have been me. I don't know. But I prefer to just cast all blame on Nate.
Sorry. I'll take the blame, even though I know it was me.
It was you or was it me?
No, it wasn't.
Was it me? My bad. I'm sorry about that, Tamer. I was gonna say, it very well could have been me. I don't pay attention half the things I say.
She said there's not many female resellers on YouTube, Mara, so I assume we are he. We apologize. I apologize for Anthony. Because I knew.
Is that bad that like me and Nate constantly have to apologize for each other?
It's starting to turn to a horrible relationship. No, just kidding. Yeah, ESPN's Wide World Sports, a sprawling 220 acre complex at a mega resort in Florida owned by Disney. That'd be an awesome situation for anybody who has like access to go down there during that time, because you probably will walk in to the occasional NBA player like the whole time you're down there, getting autographs and everything.
We ate brunch right next door to where they're going to be playing. And you know who we met there? Rapunzel.
Rapunzel.
It was like a crowning moment of my wife's life.
That's crazy.
Danica says, I'm a dude. It's a little bit easier, though, because yours is lady luck junk. My wife gets so mad whenever I call her dude. Like, it's hilarious, but, like, not at the same time.
She also scored a 13-foot pull yesterday for $194. Sells for $1,100
Awesome.
on Amazon. Holy moly.
That wasn't even my cat that time. How the heck did that fall? Look what fell, Nate. Oh, why is this not showing? Why is my screen not showing white right?
See what you started in the chat, and now we have a we have like a army of people in the chat. They're just telling us they're not dudes, that are girls in the chat.
Like, on the real though, chat, was it me or Nate that said that? Because like I really don't know.
Soon as you said it, I tried to help you out and give you.
Oh, did you? So, like, legit, I did.
I also put it in the private chat. I was like, Yellow Brick Road is a she.
My bad.
I tried.
Well, at least we've all properly identified.
Gary says I'm a girl.
I don't just identify as a man. I identify as the man. Since we're throwing that out there.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, Myra's and Sisters Unite. We should just have like a horde of like angry women come and just take over the show now and kick us out. That'd be amazing.
So now
it would be like an OG Married with Children episode. We'd be like Al and what was that dude's name? Griff or whatever that he worked with in the shoe store?
Oh, Griff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know his son was Bud.
I'll let you be Griff because you know I don't like to pat myself on the back, but I actually used to be a shoe salesman in a former life.
But I used to score 3 touchdowns in a game. 4 touchdowns a game, Polk High.
Oh yeah? Well, I'm like the only person to ever block an extra point in the history of my middle school. What now?
No, I didn't score any
Actually,
touchdowns.
I don't know if I'm the only, but like I was the only one I was there.
No, I didn't. I played D-line. Dan says, Dan, the man?
You know it.
Emily says, we are women, heroes, roar. What up, Cody? Come just in time for the revolt we're having in chat. Ladies versus us guys. That's basically me and Anthony.
Yeah.
The other guys in the chat are like, I'm not getting in this. We're just gonna hide right now.
Kevin said he picked off Vinny Testaverde twice in high school. Dude, how did you do that? Like you're not old enough to have been there with Vinny Testaverde unless like it was a different kind of picking him off. I don't know.
What up, OBX and Summers? Good morning. Appreciate you being here. Blue Rhino Liquidations, the soon-to-be newest member of the PA Club.
You know it. No way, Kevin, you're 54? I never would have guessed that. Yeah, I would if I had to guess how old you were, Kevin, I would have said you probably were like, I don't know, maybe around me and Nate's age.
Myra
I don't know
says,
why I just assume a lot of people are like closer to our age.
Myra said, we can bring him the bacon, fry it up on a pan, never let you forget you're a man.
What position were you, Kevin? Were you the cornerback, or were you like a safety or linebacker or something like that? That's like a pretty big accomplishment to be like, yeah, I picked off Vinny Testaverde.
Right?
That's awesome, dude.
Because Vinny was no average Joe. He was pretty good.
Yeah.
Definitely a pretty good pro, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Being from Pittsburgh, I like to refer to him as Vinny Testicles, because obviously the Browns were good when he was playing for them. So
he's a linebacker, he said. He's like the Mike Singletary of his generation.
You know it. That's awesome, dude. That's really cool.
Blue Rhino say he played against Charlie Fry in high school. That's pretty cool. There was a couple people that went on to be pretty big college players that I played against, but nobody, I don't think anybody pro. Not that I know of. I mean, like, you know, you don't know about offensive linemen. They never get shine. So, like, if I played against a D lineman that went D1 or whatever, I would never know. But trying to think of, like, any, like, running backs or anything that, like, went pro or anything.
This is almost a Identity Thief's favorite show we've ever done, because now we have like what everybody's sex is. We have their ages. Now we just need their birthdays and their socials.
Well, we'll see you next week, guys. Dan M said I picked up Jameson Winston, but so did everyone else last season.
Touche.
Probably threw one to the into the stands, and Dan was like running down the side of the stadium, just going for a touchdown. Gary says he's 37, feeling like 80. You're 37, Gary? Gary looks like he's like 25 years old.
Yeah, I figured Gary was probably around our age. But then again, I figured most people are, so I guess that kind of
like I'm 34, and I've compared to Gary, I look like I'm like 60.
It's because you got that big old grizzly beard.
He says that's what Facebook games are for Pittsburgh.
Nikki T says Rev turns 40 in a week. We need to throw a big YouTube party for Rev. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, I didn't know Gary was 37. I would have never thought that. I thought he would have been younger than us.
No, he's just more handsome, that's all.
Summer, I don't look 60. I feel it some days. I definitely do. And compared to Gary, I definitely look 60.
You just haven't seen him under the beard.
Yeah, I guess without the beard, I definitely look younger, of course, but maybe I should pull out a throwback photo for everyone.
You should. What's that one with you and the do-rag, dude? It's like the pencil drawn beard.
Thugged out.
You know it?
With being the wife, you mean?
I don't know. I used to have like all those pictures of you on StreamYard. I don't have them anymore. I deleted them all. So I needed room for like LL Stash and a few other people in my rotation.
You talking about this one?
No, but
this is me. This is me as a young hooper. Look at that. Want to be a baller, shot caller. We weren't very good.
That is like the whitest basketball team.
Dude, the craziest thing is all of our good players that would have been on our middle school team. I feel like
you guys randomly just went to the hood and like paid somebody to come be on your team because you guys suck.
We had a couple of guys that were supposed to be on our middle school team that literally went to the high school team because that is like the 9th grade. I think it was my 9th grade. I think I was 9th grade. I don't know. It was either 8th grade or 9th grade. And a couple of those guys went to the varsity or straight to varsity because they were that good. There's 2 guys that in our basketball teams were always really good at Menneson, man. Always really good. Let's see if I can find this picture real quick. Man, I got tagged in a lot of pictures. So my mom and Amber. I like. Oh my goodness, that was a video. I'll find it later. Maybe I'll look in one more folder. You're talking about the one where I'm just sitting by myself on a chair, like in a couch with a do-rag on?
I don't know, dude.
And my white tee.
I've seen so many, like, no, that's not it either.
Jeez.
How many pictures of do-rags do you have, Nate?
I have a couple because I really like wore one, but I didn't have.
Do you have any like frontal views of you with your cornrows?
This is probably my favorite picture of all time. This one.
Oh, that's the one I'm talking about, actually, I think.
That chain was hard. I love that chain.
Yeah, that's definitely the one I was talking about right there. Because it's like a nicely trimmed like pencil beard that you have there.
Yeah. Here, we'll bring that back up.
Dude, you need to throw Danica a wrench, man.
I will fix that in a second. That's
that's
me
what
in my
Nate
good
looks
looking
like
days.
without Chewbacca on his face.
This is a picture from 10 years ago. So I'd have been 25 in that picture. And my wife would have been 22.
Yeah, she's definitely young there. You're both young there.
Carrie said, "Hey, you look young, bro. Shave that beard, you look 18." Nah, definitely not 18.
What I want to know is, like, will you ever get rid of that beard now that it's like become part of who you are?
Maybe at one point, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, honestly, it doesn't bother me. It only helps me at work. Maybe when I go full time, maybe I'll do it as like a victory type thing.
Did you see Big Ben shaved his beard?
Did he?
Yeah, he here, let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, KJ, that was me being Jay-Z back in the day. What's up, Mike?
What up, Mike? Good to see you, man.
Send me some pictures, Mike, of those Magic the Gathering cards, man. I'll definitely help you out the best I can. Try to find like the oldest ones. Those are going to be the most valuable, hands down. Like even the commons are expensive.
You know it.
Gary asked. He asked yesterday how much it would take for me to shave my beard live. I don't know. I wouldn't want to do something over money like that. You know what I mean? Like, especially if, like, I don't want to take anybody's money for shaving or whatever.
All right, so here it is.
Shave or cut my hair until I can throw a football again.
Like throw it.
Oh yeah, I've seen that video.
Or throw it.
Nope, like throw it to one of my teammates, like a legit NFL pass.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I don't do the most, but I do a lot.
I'm gonna lower it so you don't get demonetized. But it legit looks like Nate getting ready to throw a pass there.
Nah, not me. That looks like my dad. If I showed you a picture of my dad from the side, it looks like Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah, but he got it all shaved up and trimmed, and he's ready to go win another Super Bowl.
You know it. Hopefully, they got a few pieces they needed. Hopefully, Claypool really does the job here.
Oh, you're on TikTok too, Emily? Yeah, I just like this is gonna sound like real old of me, but I just downloaded TikTok because I've been watching Gary Vee and he's been like talking a lot about it. So what I want to do is I want to take a bunch of clips from like YouTube and put like smaller clips over on TikTok. Just of like the stupid things that me and Nate do.
It's actually a good idea.
Yeah. I figure if nothing else, like it's another platform and it can help drive people back here.
Lady Long Junk, you got yourself a wrench.
So
Missed a few people came in, I think. I seen Jarhead Entrepreneur. What is up? Appreciate you coming in. I don't think anybody else came in while I was
yeah, I'm just Pittsburgh on there. I don't have any videos or anything yet. I literally just have gone on there and watched like Steelers and Cavaliers do stupid things. Like, there's so many people doing dances on there right now, like famous people like dancing. It's crazy. I want to see Nate do some of them dances though.
I don't dance. I two step.
I'm like literally watching like my favorite basketball players like get up and like do the Larry Lafferty. You know what I mean? Like just dancing and stuff. It's funny. It's crazy though, like when you start watching like little stupid videos, how long it can actually take, like how much time it can actually take out of your day that you're like sitting there watching little stupid videos.
I'm definitely gonna chop that video up. Just do the part where he's shaking his bootay and use it as a, like how I do the doo-doo brown.
Yeah,
It's definitely got to be an add-on to the show. My wife watches a lot of TikTok. Really, 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 really.
okay. Emily says if you post at 11 p.m. it's best because there's a lot more views.
11
You
p.m.
know what's funny? That's like literally the time I'll watch too. Like whenever there's like nothing going on YouTube, I'll like go over there and be like, oh, I'll check out some like little stupid videos before I fall asleep, and then like an hour later, it's like, why am I still watching this?
Larry's channel would blow up if he simply danced in his videos.
I would
definitely think so as well. Blue Ryan says Big Ben is done. Laugh out loud. So when we win 7 this year, I wonder how many people we're going to say Ben is washed up. If anything, I think him being off all last year, I think it rekindled a fire even more because everyone was doubting him and talking doo-doo Brown. And
I'll tell you what, I appreciate him so much more after last season.
Yeah.
Having to endure Mason Rudolph and Duck Hodges, like, thanks, Gary. Appreciate it, man. I have like a 1 of 1 Grimes fine. I have the only transparent one.
That's a 1 of 1.
You know what?
Yeah, exactly. And not only that, like all these different platforms, they reach a different group of people. You know what I mean? Like no matter what you do, from Twitter to Facebook to Instagram to Snapchat, all these different things, like you can post the same thing on each one of those, but you're going to hit probably 90% different people every time.
Yeah.
Jennifer Hayes in the house. What up? Good to see you. Yeah, exactly, Blue Rhino. We went 8-8 with those 2 quarterbacks. Imagine with Ben what we'd have been. We probably would have been undefeated last year with that defense, honestly.
Yep.
Or maybe lost 1 game.
Yeah, and then you factor in Juju being injured, Connor being injured a lot. You know what I mean? Like there was like the bigger players that Steelers have, like weren't even available to them. Like our leading defender was Stephon Tuitt last year, and then we lost him. You know what I mean? Like so, like even without like who was leading our defense before he got injured, like they still had like one of the better defenses in the league.
Definitely. Victoria said, "Hey boys, I am listening and working. No problem, Victoria. Appreciate you, and thank you for giving us the content to do the LL Stash exclusive, because that was all from Victoria's channel. So we appreciate you. Huge shout out to you. Everyone check out Victoria in the mornings.
In the body.
Let me grab her link for her. Yeah, anytime I wake up early, which I didn't really wake up early today. I woke up at like 10 after 9. So I only got to watch a small fragment of the show, which I don't like not watching the whole thing or most of it. It's always part of my routine. There's Victoria's link in the chat. Man, I got a frog in my throat this morning. Definitely, LL Stash needs to come up with a TikTok
That would be dope.
for his dance moves. He would be viral on TikTok.
He would definitely be viral. Just like him being him would be viral on TikTok.
Right? You just pull out the stash and I'm Larry. Viral.
Dude, I would subscribe to him on there. Like if I was just scrolling through and I'd see him doing some of the stuff, like you know how like there'll be a certain sound or something, and then everybody puts it in their own video. Like I could totally like I would scroll through and see Larry and be like, yeah, subscribe.
This is the one thing that I really like about different platforms and stuff like that. It kind of goes with what Emily says here. She says, "In y'all, I learned to be a better parent, manage trauma, respect boundaries, reseller tips, racism, America. I learned it all from TikTok. It's really a valuable source. It is because I've never thought I would think this or even say this, but like, you know, when we watch the news and stuff like that, it's what they want us to know sometimes or most of the time. I don't even know anymore. Like the whole Trump fake news thing, I thought that was a bunch of BS, but honestly, that's exactly what it is. There's either some or a little bit of fake news out there, and TikTok and everything, just seeing like the riots and everything else going on, like you see what is going on straight from their eyes of what they see, and it's real. You know what I mean? So like you could learn a bunch of stuff, see what the real stuff is, and not be kind of, you know, like handed over some basic information or whatever that they want you to know. What up, Peddling Profits?
What's going on?
Good to see you. But yeah, I mean, I just, that's why I like, you know, social media. You know what I mean? You see the raw uncut of whatever is really going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
LL Stash's link going out there. I never noticed the fisherman 1624 at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a fisherman, Larry? Is that why you live out there in the great by the Great Lakes of Lake Erie?
Yeah, I'm also fluent in typo E's, Kelly.
So honestly, I hope things start turning around with our economy a little bit. I'm hoping that we get a little bit of a push from the government to help kind of turn this thing around, because we're going green next week. And I work in...
We go green on Sunday.
Yeah.
In like 2 days.
Right. Like I'm in the food business. You know what I mean? Like we deliver to restaurants and stuff like that. We're seeing a little bit of uptick, but it's not as great as I thought it would be, because you think like, oh, we're going green, like all these places are opening up. But a lot of places, honestly, are like, you know, like how much business we're going to have. You know what I mean? Like how many people are going to come out and shop? How many businesses are officially done and over with, like not in business. So like with the stimulus, I hope we get another round, you know, for the economy, because like, I don't know about you guys, but I've seen a big drop in online sales. Other, like even a little bit of my Amazon has dropped off some, not a whole lot, but like I've definitely seen a drop. My eBay has dropped. My car is dead. I have one sale in the last like week, and I've been posting stuff on eBay. Cards. Yesterday I posted a bunch of toys, vintage toys and stuff like that. And earlier in the week I went and bought a toy lot from somebody, and it has been like seriously like bad news bears, at least for me. So I hope you guys aren't having the same type of luck as I'm having over here. But I hope things are better. But I think the only way the economy as a whole kind of gets back off the ground, especially the food business and tourism and everything, you got to pump some more moolah in the economy. So it kind of goes with what I would pick for the topic is, do we need a second stimulus? I think we do. I think we most definitely do.
Mm.
What about you? Do you think we need more money in this beautiful country so people can go out and shop and do what they do?
Yeah, give them all the money and send them over to my eBay store.
Right?
Like, come on down.
We got the king of clubs in the house. What up, Carolina Hustler?
Casey, good to see you, man.
And it says, Juane, that stinks. Last month was bad. This month is better. That's good. I'm glad your stuff is turning around some. Dana said, very slow eBay this week. Handful of sales.
This week, too.
Kevin Neverang Sargas, is there going to be a second stim? They're talking about it right now. It passed in the House, but that bill is going to get shot down and basically going to get reformed, or they're going to make them redo it altogether. So I'm hoping that we get something by the beginning of next month, hopefully, but it's more speculation on my end, hopefully. But I guarantee we'll probably, I can't say guarantee, but I can almost bet that there will be a second one. It just depends on what kind of route they do. Is it more, incentive for workers, or is it going to be for everyone, like another base check for every American kid, everything type of thing like that? But I mean, there's got to be something. God says, wait until you pay your taxes. Where is all this money going to come from? I mean, we're already in debt. I think 22 trillion or something like that. I mean, that this is just going to add to the debt, and that's part of the reason why some of the people are trying to not do as much of a stimulus push because they don't want to put our country more in debt and put us more behind in the times. But
yeah,
I mean, honestly, like it's either that or like for example, like anytime a sale goes down in most categories, the government's getting a push back anyway because they're collecting taxes from it, cars to houses. I mean, you name it, basically. Other than unless your state has certain categories that don't have tax things, like for us is grocery, clothing. There's no tax on it, but everything else they get kickback for. So I mean, even though like they're giving out this money, they're also going to recoup get more money in taxes from sales and from businesses being able to run and do business. Where obviously if there's not as much sales, there's going to be less taxes coming back too. So I mean, like we're roaring, for a while there, and then all of a sudden, boom! Like this came and it kind of crushed us, man. Like somebody dances. I like to watch Meet Kevin. He's updated on the similar stuff. Check him out. Just search Meet Kevin. Yeah, I watch him, and I watch what's his name? Let me double check. This is the other guy's name I watch. Hold on one second.
Well, while you check, I want to give a big shout out to Buffalo Picker. What's up, Tommy? Also want to give a big shout out to Glass City. Those guys repping Steeler Nation. They got a show tonight at 7:30 Eastern over on Buffalo Picker's channel. So you guys want to make sure you swing over there and show them some love. Really, really awesome content over there. So they are definitely Ecom and Beyond approved.
Jarhead says no taxes in Texas. I need to go to Texas. There ain't no state tax.
What's up to Storage Auction Rookies? Appreciate you being here. It's a new name that I haven't seen before, so thank you so much for joining us.
I saw them on whose channel were they on? They were on somebody's channel. I was watching an interview. Very cool couple. Very cool.
Nice. I'm gonna look up your channel right now. I'm gonna go watch a video of it later on today.
I'll throw the link in the chat.
I'm gonna go subscribe to you guys.
their link in the chat. We like showing everybody love, and like I said, I watched their interviews. I like them. They're a nice couple.
You guys are getting close to 200. I'm 195. You guys could go give them a push over that 200. That'd be cool of you guys.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm definitely go. I just hit the bell on your video, so I will definitely check you guys out later on today.
Yeah, I like Meet Kevin. I like the guy I watched too is I just had it up. I closed it. I think it's called Clear Value Tax. His name is. He kind of talks about not only just like tax stuff, but he talks about like stocks and some stuff like that, like different things like that. So I'm pretty sure he's like a tax professional or something to do with taxes, and just good information. It's always good to hear, even if it's the same story from two different people, because I have two different views or two different outlooks on the situation. So you don't think like, say, you think something's going to happen in a week, and then the other guy's like, yeah, that ain't happening. So you can have a better idea of what's to come. But
Hey, Nate.
I think I saw that No Way G said August for next stimulus for everyone. I hope so.
Do me a favor. Toss one of these at Glass City.
You got it. We'll give storage auction rookies as well. They said they're trying to get 1K before Labor Day. That's what's up. I think they said they were on 9-pound hammers.
I probably saw you then too, most likely already. I just probably forgot to sub to you then. So I watch all three of them channels.
Yeah, definitely. I can't remember whose it was though. It was pretty recent that I was watching.
Although unless I missed it because we've been so heavily doing breaks lately, and literally every night we've been watching to see what cards we're gonna get. It's been insane.
Carolina Hustler says more stimulus. What? Bring it on. I'm going to buy a boat with this one. You buying a boat from a business or even from a third-party person, like a private-owned deal, it's all helping the economy. You know what I mean? That money's going to get pushed off to somebody else, and they're going to spend it, and the cycle will go on and on and on. But I mean, if you see your sales dipping, it might not be just because your items. Sometimes it might be literally because times are tough. You know what I mean? Especially for some states that are having their kids go back to school now. Now you're having to buy all this school stuff that maybe you're like, oh, the school year's about done or whatever, and buy lunches and everything else.
Occasion's asking if I'm doing a break tonight outside of my own personal one here. Probably not. I'm going to try not to, at least. I mean, that doesn't mean I won't, but I'm going to try not to, because I have so many cards. I don't even know if I can properly do justice. These are just the hits that need listed right here. And I still have a ton of stuff coming. So it's I'm trying to slow down on what I'm sourcing, because I have thousands and thousands of dollars of cards literally just piling up here at my house that need to be sold before I do anything else. Because literally I'm going to start tying up too much of my wholesale money in cards, and I don't want to do that just yet.
That's definitely one thing that I definitely want to pay attention to as I'm kind of diving back in the cards as a new venture. I want to definitely keep my focus on my bread and butter, of course. This box of cards is my 401k, and your 401k, you trickle into it, you add to it maybe once a week, a couple months, but I went hard with it right off the bat, and you know what I mean, I could crush my growth for my business, everything like that, if I keep putting too much towards it as well. So
yeah, definitely. Buffalo is asking, are these PSA? Yeah, these ones right here are PSA. They're you can't really see because of the green screen, but these are I have one Cam Reddish, 2 different Ja Morants and 2 of the same Rui Hashimuras. These 5 here are all near mint to mint 8s. Then I have some 10s. I have some 9s. 8s are the lowest ones I have. I just picked those up at auction, and I got this really cool silver Zion that you can't see either because of my blue screen. So
Dan said someone
white
pulled,
is blue for some reason.
Dan said someone pulled 8 Zion rookies out of a 9-box basketball mixer group break. It was
Awesome, dude.
Mini, Mosaic, or Origins, and Revolution. I love Revolution.
Revolution it's a decent set. It's a really decent set. I got some Steeler cards from the football version of that. They look awesome.
I think it's crazy is the RJ Barrett. I don't know if you ever looked at that card in the Revolution set. He looks weird in that one. I don't know if it's just the way the picture is, or if it's, I don't know. It almost makes him look cartoony, and I don't know. He looks weird in it.
Dude, I've bought so many like RJs and like just different like rookie cards lately that I think are just going to be like huge money.
I hope so. I'm also going to post our Facebook group in the chat. That's where, if you're doing a video, if you just have a question, anything like that, you got something going on, you could drop links in there. And, we try to show love to everyone, and we want to know what you're doing, because sometimes, YouTube doesn't send out notifications, something's going on, and we might miss it. So we want people to definitely jump on there, and we will approve you right away. Just like I approve Frank G right now. Boom, thank you for joining. We appreciate you. Yeah, we definitely want to help everyone, because we all have similar goals, and to get together, we can all achieve. Scott says, what do you think is different about card collecting now versus the late 80s, where people lost thousands investing in cards and now they are worthless?
I would say the scarcity of cards is probably the biggest thing. Back then, everything was just mass produced to the gills. Like, for example, if you were to get a numbered card, it might be numbered out of like 39,000. Yeah. Now, if you're getting a numbered card, it might be numbered out of like 199, 99, 10. They have 101s now. So I think that the scarcity of the product now is much better than it was back then, in my opinion.
Yeah, like I even have like a card that they only print like 20 or 30 of. Like, it's not numbered, but it's very rare out of the set. It's that one Genesis card I was showing, and they have that. They even have a 1-of-1 card, which is a black mosaic. It's all black with like just a little bit of mosaic like sparkle to it. It's a 1-of-1, which they only make 1 of. So if you got like a Zion out of that, that's huge money. I think the one thing that attracted me back to the cards is they do a lot of cooler things with the cards. Like the look of them, for one, definitely a lot better. So just from eye appeal to the average person, they're better looking. And not only that, like they do the jersey cards, the used memorabilia, the signatures, like a lot more stuff that are in these boxes versus before. Like, if you got an autograph or something, you literally had to go get it off that player, and then you had to get it sent in to get, COA'd and like so on and so forth. So it was like a big, long ordeal / process of doing that or whatever. Where these cards, they say on them, Panini guarantees this logo or signature or whatever. It's already done. It's already certified. And then also a player like Zion, whenever you get someone that is like a one in a generation type talent, those cards usually go up, in value. And not only that, like the players around it too. So I know exactly what you're talking about, like, because I was collecting back in the 90s. Now, I didn't lose thousands or whatever because I was a kid. It was basically like my, allowance money and just me trading and hustling and stuff like that. But like we were talking about, I think I was talking about this on the show yesterday, like because of how mass everything was printed, and then the eBay boom of online trade and everything like that, it went, whenever a card was, say, one out of 30,000, like Anthony said, maybe you were one of the few people in your area that had one. Now, with everyone being online and connecting, now literally every card that can be found will be found. So maybe there's not 30,000 left, but the 15,000 are on there, and you get price wars and so on and so forth. So the card market had to kind of readjust and figure out, how can we get these things to make money and not just kind of tank over and over. And I think they've done a pretty good job. Hopefully they stay the same. Hopefully.
Seesaw Flips is asking if we collected back in the 2003-2004 season, the LeBron rookie year. No, I quit probably 99, 2000, right in that time frame. I quit collecting, got more into like other, teenage type things, and, didn't collect until just like this past year. I got back into it.
Yeah, like literally I haven't collected since probably 91, 92, something like that, where I think the yellow Flair cards were the last ones I got, like that, and Donruss. Those are the ugliest cards in the world. Those yellow Flair cards. Those are the last set I really, really collected in.
Have a good day, Gary. Appreciate
later, Gary. Yeah, that's literally like the last set or anything I've looked into. So I wish I'd have collected back when LeBron was a rookie, because I'd be sitting on a gold mine by now.
He says that, dude, 50 or so LeBron rookie cards. That is insane.
Dude, you might be sitting on like
that is like right
$100,000.
now my holy grail of collecting, since like I'm a Cavs guy. Like that's been my team since I was a kid. So like obviously like LeBron is like the holy grail of what I would collect, because the things I collect most is Cavaliers and Pittsburgh stuff. So I want the Bowman LeBron, I want the Topps 221 LeBron, and I want the Topps Chrome LeBron. Those are like the three cards that I want to eventually have in my collection. I don't have any of them currently.
Blue Rhino says, "Well, gotta go, Anthony. If you guys wanted to get together for dinner this weekend, we can when we're in Pittsburgh. That's what's up."
Yeah, definitely. We'll have to exchange phone numbers and stuff, man. I know that we're connected on. Pretty sure that we're on Facebook. I don't know if you know, but I created my own Facebook page. I know we were connected on Ashes. I don't know if we're probably friends on there still, but if we're not, you can send me a friend request on mine now too. Plus, I'm in the Ecom group. For any of you guys that aren't in the Ecom group, me and Nate are both in there. So if you guys want to connect with us on Facebook or any of our social medias and stuff, we normally share that stuff in our descriptions as well. But we definitely we want to connect with you guys outside of just the show too. We consider you guys to be friends. We enjoy your company. We want your feedback on the show and different things that we're doing. So we want you guys to be a part of Ecom and beyond. It's not just me and Nate. It's all of us together.
Definitely. We this is all of our show. This ain't just me and Anthony's show. We want to do something where we all enjoy, because without y'all, or just me and Anthony hanging out, talking, and then me and him enjoy it. But we definitely enjoy chatting with y'all even more. You know what I mean? I can hang out with this ugly guy anytime I want. Good looking. Wait, awkward. No, I can't. Yeah, me and Anthony can hang out all the time. So you guys, we really enjoy, and especially like if you guys are in town, or maybe we're venturing in your area, we would love to meet you guys and hang out and do some things. So
we definitely will. With Nate's like work schedule right now, we can't guarantee any time, but we definitely will be getting that Ecom bus up and running, even though it might just be a minivan. So once we get that up and running, we do want to come to different cities and meet different people and source and do like all that fun stuff together. So you can definitely expect that to happen at some point. Just when we don't know yet. It just depends on Mr. Burns.
Yeah, if anyone's coming to Pittsburgh, for example, like Saturdays was always the best day. I'm off every Saturday, guaranteed, unless like a super weird freak accident happens, which I don't think that's gonna happen for a while. Hopefully, that's the only time that they would pull me in for a couple hours, and that's usually like a 6 in the morning to 10 type of thing where I come in for 4 hours. And they haven't done that in a long time. They haven't done that since they added a whole bunch of business and they got rid of a warehouse. So that's a super, freak nature event. So if anyone does come to Pittsburgh, y'all want to hang out, Saturdays is the day that you can meet us both. Or if you're there on a day not a Saturday, you can definitely probably meet up with Anthony. I'll just be working.
Dan wants to know, how did Nate and Anthony meet? How long have you known each other? Well, I was walking down the street, and for Nate, it was love at first sight. No, I'm just kidding. We actually met through YouTube, believe it or not. I don't know how Nate heard of me, but somehow he heard that there was a reseller in Pittsburgh, and he reached out to me. I don't know if it was through a live chat or what it was, but he basically let me know that he was in Pittsburgh and everything like that. And so we started talking, just through like either my live streams or videos or something like that for a while. And then eventually, we did working hangouts, and he'd come in and hang out with us, just kind of like anybody, where you drop a link and he'd come in, and, so I kind of got to talk to him that way. And then, after doing that for a few weeks, we decided to go meet up and do the bins and source and do that kind of stuff together. And, then we just became really good friends. Eventually we started doing a show together.
Yeah, that's basically it to the T, pretty much. I mean, the main thing is like when we first hung out and stuff like that, we could tell like we're very similar people. You know what I mean? Like if it had nothing to do with reselling, me and Anthony could definitely hang out because we're just
definitely
chill type of dudes. We just like having fun. And you add someone who loves reselling the way we do, it's a great friendship. So
yeah, we pretty much have most of the same interests for the most part,
except for the Cavs. And not that I hate the Cavs, but you know what I mean. He loves the Cavs. I'm more like,
what were we watching last night? It was a live show, and they were talking up like all of these great young players the Cavs have, and I was like, "Yeah, you see that, Nate? You see that, Nate?" I was like digging into him.
It was on the PSA collector channel, and they had a live interview that I put on that obviously wasn't live anymore, and they were talking about cards that to look out for that might be, they called it low dangling fruit, because they had pictures of like all these, like this guy holding up cards, but instead of cards he put up like fruit in front of them, because each board is different, each card is different, but they're all similar. So which dangling fruit, which means the cheapest one, it's easiest to pick up, is one you should pick up to flip or to keep or whatever. And they were talking about different players that basically weren't getting the due process of value, or what cards like are going really cheap that you should probably pick up. And he kept talking about Cavs. I'm like, what is going on here? And Anthony's like, see,
you know it.
He was all excited, and I'm like,
hold on.
But
you know what he was talking about, Nate? Let me show you what he was talking about.
Good morning to the flipping counting.
This is what he was talking about. Cavs.
Oh man, that is the biggest pile of I've ever seen. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure there's some LeBrons in there, so that's good stuff in there, I'm sure.
I do have some LeBrons in here, though. Got some pretty good rookies and stuff. I have like the biggest collection of like horrible autograph cards you would ever see. But
Callie Pickers, they saw a Charlotte Hornets baseball jersey at the thrift store, embroidered logo on it in front, Hornets across the back, starter brand 2X for $1.50, and you left it there. That was probably some money right there. You left.
Yeah, I'll pick out.
Because they're not in Charlotte anymore. I mean, well, they're not considered the Charlotte.
Oh, yeah, no, they're the Hornets again.
Oh, they changed their logo.
They moved to the Pelicans, and then for a while they were New Orleans Hornets, and then they became the Pelicans. And then once they became the Pelicans, the Bobcats, which were Charlotte's new team, turned back into the Hornets.
That's right.
Yeah.
Later, D. Have a great day.
Yep. You have a good day.
Blue Rhino said we had Anthony at Lion Tamer.
You know what?
Occasion views the Cavs is the same that I do, and so does Carolina Hustler. There's a little consensus.
Breaking my heart. It's okay. 2016 cemented the Cavs for me, so I'm okay. I'm okay with them losing now. We got.
Dan says Anthony showing us his calves. I mean his cat litter box.
Touche. I mean, let's be real. There's a lot of cards in there that probably need to be in a litter box, but I love them, so it's okay.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
They're my Doo Browns.
If you're your team, you're a diehard.
Okay, so should I tell them what we were talking about last night as I ate an entire box of cereal? Okay, so me, Nate, I don't know if Jimmy was there at the time. Paul might have been there. I don't remember who was all there, but we were talking about Doo Brown. And I was like, dude, we should like come out with our very own like custom like little pieces of chocolate called like Doo Browns or something like that. And then I started telling him about this like wholesale connection I have with a chocolate factory in Canada. And like we went down this entire rabbit hole of creating our very own chocolates like called Doo Browns and like packaging them to look like little turds and everything like that. But like this is literally what goes through my mind. Like, should I invest in an entire product line for Doo Brown? Because we eventually started talking about it because we were trying to throw out ideas for the next month shirt giveaway because we wanted to do Doo Brown. So we're thinking of like different concepts for Doo Brown, like whether we just want it to say Doo Brown, we want the picture of the Doo Brown man on there, or you know, like you ever see that? What can Brown do for you? What can Doo Brown do for you? There's like all kinds of awesome things that we could do to like make a Doo Brown. We can even make it a brown shirt, you know. So we started talking about that, and then look, Dan M will invest. Yes,
we got an investor already.
Hey, I mean, if the way I look at it, like, what's the New Day, the wrestlers, they can come out with a cereal called Bootios. You know what I mean? Why couldn't we come out with Doo Browns? You know what I mean? Might as well. Everybody loves poop. I mean, look at all the poop emoji stuff people buy. I don't know.
Right. I agree. What can Doo Brown? What can Doo do for you? Right. Kelly said, by the way, second Senate's not going to happen. It'll be nice, but Senate won't give more money to the people. Business, yes, but not the people. And I typed it because I didn't know if I would be able to respond. But yeah, I said, I hope you're wrong, but you might be right. Because that's what they usually do. They love giving money to businesses, and it usually goes in someone's back pocket. And yeah, you know how that goes. But you should do it. I would buy some doo-doo from you.
I'm literally thinking about it because I legitimately, and not only that, but like I can walk from my house to another chocolate factory, you know, that like literally produces like world-class chocolates like right down the street from my house too. So like I have Canadian connections, I have Pittsburgh connections, and really I could take it all the way up to Hershey. I'll reach out to good old Milt Hershey's people, and I'll be like, yo, man, I got this cutting edge Doo Brown idea. I mean, we could talk about fun size, king size, you know what I mean? Like, could you imagine like going trick-or-treating and out of nowhere, somebody just says, I got that Doo Brown, kids. And then just out of nowhere, they drop little turd-shaped like candy bars in people's, you know what I mean? You could have the candy corn ones. You could have ones that have nuts in them. It'd be amazing. Michelle says Anthony size. Somebody already owns Doo Brown. I wonder if it's the rapper. What is doodobrown.com? You should pull that up, Nate. So I feel like the show has deteriorated to the point where Ecom is completely gone, and we are fully beyond right now.
What did I just watch? It says it takes a lot of time, hard work, discipline, and thousands of dollars a week to provide consistent entertainment as sophisticated as this. We at doodobrown.com ask for little of you, the Brown community. If you have enjoyed your stay here, please help. And then it's some type of support to the site. I guess it's like a donation type thing.
Dude,
It's
we
literally there's a video.
we
There's
should
like
try
a
to get a
video.
trademark on Doo Doo Brown. That would be amazing. Like, could you imagine owning the term Doo Doo Brown? Not that like we would ever enforce it because like it should be worn as a badge of honor, but that would be pretty cool.
So I have 2 products already in mind for this Doo Doo Brown, right? First one is a chocolate, and then it has some type of like fudge in the middle, of course, like so it'd be like Doo Doo Brown. And the second one would be like a super fudge brownie,
That would
like
be bomb,
type of
dude.
thing.
That'd be
Maybe
really
even
fun.
maybe even
You
a
could even sell
possible.
fudge too, like legitimate fudge. Why not? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, just pack it up like a turd. You know, just roll it. Whatever you got to do.
Right. That's exactly. I think
Would
we
be
can
so
do it.
cool.
Dan says he has so many ideas.
Yeah, like seriously, like if we're gonna legitimately take this Doo Doo Brown venture to the next level, I feel like Dan needs to be in on the ground floor with us. He can be the packaging guy.
The thing that's crazy is like
Dan will be doing
Like-
the billboards for Doo Doo Brown.
like what if we did this venture, right? And then we had
We should
everyone
do it
like
just for fun.
but I mean, like even if this thing would even, like say we do this, we start out, we're doing okay, and then it actually grows into something like is like
Did you see Yellow Brick Road? Bring it to
Yeah.
Shark Tank.
exactly
It'd be more like Shark Tank with me and Nate on it.
they would just
I would.
They would
You
just
know what? Mark
kill me.
Cuban would get behind us because he's a PA guy.
He's like, I'm a PA guy, but I can't be behind a product that I can't I don't have information in, and it's Doo Doo Brown, so I'm out.
You know what? I will be like, look, Mark Cuban, you can get 10% of my company. All that I need is personal access to Luka Doncic.
Like or we can have some of the Cavs, endorse it and be like, we're Doo Doo Brown.
Because we're Doo Doo Brown. You know, the only thing I don't like about the Cavs games, when they want to get the people in the crowd like all revved up and booing the other team, they throw up pictures of Big Ben. So that's like
Victoria
the one
says-
thing I don't like about it.
Victoria says, okay, I'm going back to my listening corner now.
Yeah, she's like, this show got totally Doo Doo Brown.
What up, Matt? Phoenix Flipper, you came at a great time. We're talking heavy Doo Doo Brown.
Yeah. Nikki D said chocolate lava cake, aka
Right.
Doo Doo Brown explosion cake.
All right.
That is amazing. There's like so many different things you can do. Like you could have like an entire product line of Doo Doo Brown. And the
Someone
crazy
right
thing is, I personally think like somebody would buy it. Because like I would be that guy walking down the store and I'd be like, Ash, check this out. It says Doo Doo Brown. Like you're literally eating little chocolate turds. It's amazing. And then I'd probably buy it. I think somebody would probably buy it. I don't know.
The thing that's crazy is there's probably some millionaire gonna like randomly like get on this like our show or whatever because we'll be suggested like with stimulus or something, and then he'll be like, "This is a great idea. These guys are onto something." Then he'll go back and watch our videos and see us talk about it all the time, and how everyone loves it. And it's like, I don't know why they love Doo Doo Brown and it's associated to poop, and especially that icon of Doo Doo Brown like this. But I love it. You know what I mean? Like. And then next you know, like we'll see it all over commercials, like on Amazon, and then me and Anthony are sitting there like, and I'll be looking at Anthony like, you had to say it on the channel, huh? You had to do it. It's gone. Victoria says, make 2 small bun cakes side by side with chocolate lava in the middle and call it Doo Doo Brown diarrhea.
We need to find some like big time like few million like subscriber influencer channels that like love Doo Doo Brown and just send them samples of it.
I'm gonna go.
The explosive growth of Doo Doo Brown business. Then
I'm gonna go ahead and guess that me and
that's
you're
why we need Dan M on board with our Doo Doo Brown Enterprises, because like we need his brain power in coming up with the most epic stuff.
I can probably go ahead and guess that we're the biggest 2 channels that love Doo Doo Brown. I don't think
we really might be. We might be the only 2.
I'm
that
gonna
like,
look.
openly promote like Doo Brown.
Where's our-
The funny thing though, like I literally went to meet my buddy at work the other day to pick up some of these mosaics, and literally it just Doo Brown was part of his terminology, and it was just like the funniest thing because it was just like it wasn't just like he said Doo Brown, but he was like Doo Brown, like the little rap thing that that we've been throwing out in the show. So it's pretty funny.
I have a
Poor Emily. She said, "Guys, I'm trying to eat." Sorry.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm not seeing any channels that have anything. There is a channel called Doo Brown.
Is there really?
It has one
spelled the same way?
It has 15 videos. I'm gonna guess it's like a cat playing with stuff or something. That's a bunch of cat
Look, we need Emily on the team now too. She said she's an artist. I can do something with it. That's amazing.
She said she was playing.
Doo Brown Enterprises LLC.
Victoria says my brain. I can't unsee my imagination.
I wonder if Doo Brown Enterprises is like .com is available. Doo Brown LLC. DooDooBrown.co. DooDooBrown. You know it. That would be the most epic website.
It's like one of those things that you just wish you had a bunch of money so you just buy up a bunch of these like different like websites and just see where it goes.
Yeah. Shane wants to know, how did Doo Brown even start? I think it might have been born during a working hangout. I was asking a question to Nate and Kelly, and I was like, what color is this shirt? And it was like I was like, is this wine? Is this burgundy? Like, because like with clothing, like everybody likes specific colors and stuff like that. And Nate goes, that looks like it's Doo Brown. So I in my description, just because we thought it was funny, I put, this is an excellent Doo Brown burgundy. You must see it to believe it. And somebody actually bought the Doo Brown burgundy shirt. So I think that's when we first started talking about Doo Brown. And then it just morphed into something completely different. Once
Dana was there. I've always, that was always like, I don't know, like a phrase or a word that I've always used, like, I don't know, for a while, for like a long time. And it's like one of those things where, like, you know, like as I do lives and hang with everyone, like, you know, I was saying, like, I felt like, you know, at the beginning when I started doing it, I had anxiety, like how you're in front of the class and like, you know, you get all gun shy and and like you kind of tense up and just be really quiet and don't really express or talk about things maybe that, you know, you know, you're not comfortable with or whatever. But that was like one of my phrases that I've always said or whatever, or made up or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, as you see, I'm pretty comfortable on YouTube now because Doo Brown has awoken, and on YouTube it is a definitely a what's it called? Definitely grown in appreciation.
You know what we need to do, Nate? We need to get a new thumbnail for the show, and we need to keep Mr. Burns, but we also need to put Doo Brown Man in there too.
All right,
we need to have more of these characters come to life. Then one day we should do like a celebrity death match between Mr. Burns and Mr. Doo Brown. That would be amazing.
Storage Auction Rookie says my first car was an '88 Chevy Celebrity, color equal Doo Brown.
You know it.
The Emily says stuff just evolves after a while. It does. I mean, like, just something stupid and goofy that, you know, I would say for whatever reason in the equivalation of, you know, poop.
That's an awesome idea. Nikki T just said Doo Brown bobblehead. We got to do that one month as one of our like custom giveaways. We'll actually get the Doo Brown Man made as a like bobblehead. Maybe we can get Mr. Burns one too.
It's actually a good idea. I'll probably do that whenever I'll get one made for the personal collection of next to Mr. Burns here, and as soon as I get my Amazon deposit next week or get paid, one of the two.
But yeah, any ideas and stuff you have like that, guys, definitely let me or Nate know, or put it in our Facebook group, because every single month there's a minimum of 3 big giveaways that we do. So, and all that comes from your broski points you get throughout the month, from commenting on our stuff, being in chat, being active, doing stuff like that. So yeah, you have great chance to win really cool things.
Phoenix Flipper says, I wonder if 7-year-olds guys would have ever thought at your age you would be on live on the internet talking about Doo Doo Brown and have 39 people watching. You doo-doo.
Probably not. But like, if like literally you would have come to like me at 7 years old and said, you know, when you're 35, you're going to be on the internet and people are going to listen to you talk about poop, I would have given like 35-year-old me a big old high five. Like, yes, you stayed true to the course, son.
I'd have gave myself like one of these, like, what? Like, seriously? Like,
James said his broski points the new cryptocurrency. You know it.
Doo Doo Brown is the new crypto.
We should just change it to like doo-doo droppings or something like that. You have how many nuggets now?
You need this many nuggets to make a pile.
Yeah.
Oh, you missed some heavy dumping of Doo Doo Brown.
Yeah, we went way beyond today.
So, like, the topic of the show today was about stimulus, but literally the main topic was Doo Doo Brown. And that's why I love you guys, man. We try to come up with different ideas, like for tags and everything, but at the end of the day, like, you guys rock, and we roll with what you guys, you know, want to talk about, or what we just randomly start thinking about, and it's always fun. It's always fun.
Doesn't Uncle B have a premiere coming up today?
Yep, 11:30. Let me throw that up.
It's 11:28, so I just want to make sure we don't miss that.
That is a good call.
If you guys aren't yet subscribed to Uncle B's Old School Flips, he's a really good friend of Nate and I, and his content is awesome. He just got a brand new computer and editing software, so like his videos are going to like a whole nother level right now. So if you guys would show him some love and support, I definitely appreciate that.
Here's his link.
Yeah, they're talking about the Doo Doo Brown stimulus now, Cajun says.
Yep. Hopefully they pump tons of Doo Doo Brown and just dump it all over the place, all over all of us. So, because we need that moolah. Yep. But all right, guys, we're gonna cut it off. Go check out Uncle B. I'm gonna drop his link one more time. And we really appreciate you guys. We hope you have a fantastic weekend. Go get that money, and we will see you later. And Anthony will be doing a opening of Mosaic, so definitely check him out, cheer him on, and hope he pulls out a bunch of Zions, Jaws, and 101 cards. So we will see you guys later. Peace.